This is how people talk nowadays. Hey, how are you?
Busy.
Our days are fully booked.
Monday. Busy, 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 busy. Tuesday. Busy, 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 busy. Wednesday. Busy, 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 busy. Thursday. Busy, 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 busy. Friday. Busy, 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 busy.
All day, our phones never stop.
37 people like your post.
489 new emails.
Breaking news.
Now it's 593 new emails.
And by evening, we're almost too tired for Netflix.
Do you ever look back and wonder, what did I really do today? Do you ever daydream about projects and activities you'll get to someday, but someday never comes?
This is a book about slowing down the crazy rush. It's about making time for things that matter. We believe it's possible to feel less busy, be less distracted, and enjoy the present moment more. Maybe that sounds a little hippy-dippy, but we're serious.
Make time is not about productivity. It's not about getting more done, finishing your to-dos faster, or outsourcing your life. Instead, it's a framework designed to help you actually create more time in your day for the things you care about. Whether that's spending time with your family, learning a language, starting a side business, volunteering, writing a novel, or even mastering Mario Kart. Whatever you want time for, we think Make Time can help you get it. Moment by moment and day by day, you can make your life your own.
We want to start by talking about why life is so busy and chaotic these days, and why, if you feel constantly stressed and distracted, it's probably not your fault. In the 21st century, two very powerful forces compete for every minute of your time. The first is what we call the busy bandwagon. The busy bandwagon is our culture of constant busyness. The overflowing inboxes, stuffed calendars, and endless to-do lists. According to the busy bandwagon mindset, if you want to meet the demands of the modern workplace and function in modern society, you must fill every minute with productivity. After all, everyone else is busy. If you slow down, you'll fall behind and never catch up. The second force competing for your time is what we call the infinity pools. Infinity pools are apps and other sources of endlessly replenishing content. If you can pull to refresh, it's an infinity pool. If it streams, it's an infinity pool. This always available, always new entertainment is your reward for the exhaustion of constant busyness. But is constant busyness really mandatory? Is endless distraction really a reward? Or are we all just stuck on autopilot?
Most of our time is spent by default. Both forces, the busy bandwagon and the infinity pools, are powerful because they've become our defaults. In technology lingo, default means the way something works when you first start using it. It's a pre-selected option, and if you don't do something to change it, that default is what you get. For example, if you buy a new phone, by default, you get email and web browser apps on the home screen. By default, you get a notification for every new message. The phone has a default wallpaper and a default ringtone. All these options have been pre-selected by Apple or Google or whoever made your phone. You can change the settings if you want to, but it takes work, so many defaults just stick. There are defaults in nearly every part of our lives. It's not just our devices. Our workplaces and our culture have built-in defaults that make busy and distracted the normal, typical state of affairs. These standard settings are everywhere. Nobody ever looked at an empty calendar and said, the best way to spend this time is to cram it full of meetings. Nobody ever said, the most important thing today is everybody else's whims. Of course not. That would be crazy. But because of defaults, it's exactly what we do. In the office, every meeting defaults to 30 or 60 minutes, even if the business at hand actually requires only a quick chat. By default, other people choose what goes on our calendars, and by default, we're expected to be okay with back-to-back-to-back meetings. The rest of our work defaults to email and messaging systems, and by default, we check our inboxes constantly and reply all immediately. React to what's in front of you. Be responsive. Fill your time, be efficient, and get more done. These are the default rules of the busy bandwagon.
When we tear ourselves away from the busy bandwagon, the infinity pools are ready to lure us in. While the busy bandwagon defaults to endless tasks, the infinity pools default to endless distraction. Our phones, laptops, and televisions are filled with games, social feeds, and videos. Everything is at our fingertips. Irresistible, even addictive. Every bump of friction is smoothed away. Refresh Facebook, browse YouTube, keep up on the non-stop breaking news, play Candy Crush, binge-watch HBO. These are the defaults behind the ravenous infinity pools, devouring every scrap of time the busy bandwagon leaves behind. With the average person spending 4+ hours a day on their smartphone and another 4+ hours watching TV shows, distraction is quite literally a full-time job. There you are in the middle, pulled in opposite directions by the busy bandwagon and the infinity pools. But what about you? What do you want from your days and from your life? What would happen if you could override these defaults and create your own? Willpower isn't the way out. We've tried to resist the siren song of these forces ourselves, and we know how impossible it can be. We also spent years working in the technology industry, and we understand these apps, games, and devices well enough to know that they eventually will wear you down. Productivity isn't the solution either. We've tried to shave time off chores and cram in more to-dos. The trouble is there are always more tasks and requests waiting to take their place. The faster you run on the hamster wheel, the faster it spins. But there is a way to free your attention from those competing distractions and take back control of your time. That's where this book comes in. Make Time is a framework for choosing what you want to focus on, building the energy to do it, and breaking the default cycle so that you can start being more intentional about the way you live your life. Even if you don't completely control your own schedule, and few of us do, you absolutely can control your attention.